I've really been enjoying shooting my Killer Instinct SWAT X1 crossbow. Man, I just love this thing. I mean, it's so small and maneuverable and accurate. I mean, I just love everything about it. But one of the problems I ran into right away was pulling the arrows, especially with big broadheads, out of my target. I love my target. I use the SEVR HD target, and typically it's pretty easy to pull arrows out, but this buries them super deeply. And if I'm using like a big mechanical or a big fixed blade head, to pull it all the way out of the target can be a real pain in the rear. So I was looking into what can I do, and was talking to the guys at Killer Instinct, and one of them said, hey, maybe you could cut a target in half or something and then make it easier to pull it out of. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give that a try. So I took my SEVR HD target, and I asked a buddy, Josh Brown, if he had a Sawzall, and he did, a battery powered one, and he just cut it in half. I mean, straight in half. And then I thought, okay, let me see if it works. And I put a couple little bricks in there just to space it out so there's a gap in between. And then when I would shoot a broadhead into it, smack, it would go right in, and it would bury just a little bit in the second layer. And it was super easy to pull it out of that little bit in the second layer. And then I could just unscrew it and take it right out of the target. So it was a great little hack. And then for extra hard targets, I also found that putting some of this scorpion venom, I mean, I don't have any association with this company at all, but I put a little bit of this right on the end of the arrow, and it makes it easier to pull out. And then I also looked on Amazon for the best arrow puller, and I got this, I think it's called a Double D Magnum puller or something like that. It's not cheap, but it's similar to one I used to have that was plastic, and I don't see those on the market anymore. But man, this thing works like a charm. I mean, you put it on top of a bolt or any arrow, and you clamp down. It's got this rubber in the middle. You clamp down, and man, you can just pull it straight out of any kind of a target. So the combination of cutting my target in half, using that scorpion venom if I need it, and using this in a worst case scenario, man, I'm golden when it comes to pulling bolts or arrows out of targets.